Joining us now is John, and he is with JG Brands Christmas Trees. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Thank you, Donna. Appreciate it.
So your business is almost 100 years old, at least over 70, right?
Correct.
So it started with your grandfather. What's his name?
Joe Grandy.
Okay, so Joe Grandy, he's 18 years old, and he decides he's going to be a Christmas tree salesperson.
Right.
Okay, how did that start?
He started in the produce industry.
Okay.
And then that led him into the Christmas tree industry. It's kind of a long-winded story, but small story, long story short, he got into the industry that way,
Your company over the years, though, has really taken a hold of this whole entire area. You've worked on some major big projects. What are some of the highlighted trees? Where would we know your trees from?
We've done trees for the Metropolitan Opera House. We've done UBS Arena that just opened up a couple years ago. So we're everywhere. It's big projects, small projects.
So what type of trees are there? Because not all Christmas trees are the same. They have different types of varieties. What types of varieties do you guys carry?
So we do balsam fir, Fraser fir, noble fir. Those are the three top most popular sizes and tree types that we do.
Okay. And they have different needles, right?
Yeah.
So what are the three different types of looks for the trees?
The balsam's more like a flat needle.
Okay.
Green. The Fraser is more of a curved needle with a blue tint, white undertone to the branch. And then noble fir is more of a green, spacey kind of tree look.
And it's important too to have a fresh cut, right, on your tree. So if you go to a tree lot, is it important that you get a fresh cut because it helps the water go into the tree? Is that important? What are some tips besides that one? Is that one important?
Yeah,
Okay.
We usually give fresh cuts to all the retail trees.
Okay.
And it's just another way to kind of let the tree drink more water. Hot water is good for it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Breaks up the sap. And then
so it's better
tree
to
can
put
drink
a
a little bit
warmer water
Yeah,
in
yeah.
instead of cold water.
Correct. Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so that way when it absorbs better.
Correct. Yeah.
Interesting. So growing up, your grandfather in the business, was your father also in the business?
Yeah.
Is it multi-generational?
Yeah. Right now, my dad's been doing it since he's 16.
Okay.
So, he's seen a lot of things. He's worked through multiple decades, seeing the industry grow. And, that's how we met my mom. So we're all involved in the business.
I love that. I was just in Seneca Falls. I went to go see It's a Wonderful Life Museum.
Mm-hmm.
So I love Christmas all year round. And I guess your family has to do that too, because you have to go to the tree farms. You have to look at what's available, correct? There's a lot of things that go into this.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of research. You were just somewhere, right? In North Carolina?
Yeah, when we were talking over the summer, I was in North Carolina visiting my trees, but that's what we do. We spend most of the year prepping for our shipping season. So my value to my customers is that I'm kind of like their eyes. So I buy everything and I'm kind of on top of everything that's happening on the fields before everything goes to harvest.
Making sure that they're growing correctly,
Right.
that everything's happening at the tree farms,
Right.
and then you're harvesting the harvest,
Correct.
and then bringing it to the lots.
Yes.
So besides doing all the fancy trees that you're known for, right? You also are helping local groups have fundraisers and things with your trees,
Right.
which I think is really inspirational.
Yes.
So how does that work? How can somebody on board, whether they have a scouting troop or something like that?
Yeah, so we do, like you were mentioning, with the troops, and we do fire departments as well. So everyone has their yearly fundraiser. So it's something that we've always done. We've always worked with these troops since we've been in business, and it's nice because you connect with the community in a different way, and you're helping different causes because it helps pay for trips later in the year for these kids that want to continue on with their learning experience within their organization. So, that's a really nice thing to be a part of.
What do you look for, or what should the consumer look for in a tree? Everybody's like, oh, it needs to be straight, or this or that, or blah, 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 or how do you shape a tree? And
Right.
do you have any tips for that? How do you pick the best tree for your family?
Well, when we do retail at our spot as well in Belrose, Queens, so when people come in, they don't realize that the trees are sheared before they even touch the ground in New York. So there's a lot of time and care that go into what the trees look like. So we sell high-end, high-quality merchandise. So, when they come to see us, they know the trees are going to be full. They're going to have the nice density that, there's no holes in the trees, and, the height's where they want it. And we do sizes from 5 feet up to 25 feet, depending on what the customer is looking for.
And what about wreaths and roping?
Wreaths and roping, yeah. So we're involved with wreaths. We do a lot of that from 12-inch to 72-inch.
Wow.
So it can be for homes, for restaurants, no matter, the size, it works for what the customer needs.
I know that the Huntington Lighthouse always gets a big wreath every year, and I think that's like 72 inches. And
Yeah.
so 60 inches is like 5 feet. So you're talking like really big wreath.
Right, and they're all
Okay.
handmade wreaths.
Lovely.
And everything that I order is, we place from my customers. They ask for months in advance. So we make sure we have everything ready for them October, November for shipping and.
So
ready to
if they
roll.
want, they could go get their tree right from your retail location.
Yeah.
Belrose.
Yeah.
Excellent. John, thank you. It was a pleasure to have you
appreciate it.
here today.
Thanks, Donna.
And I'm excited to know you. We've known each other for a few years. And I told you, like, I have your magnet on my refrigerator because it just, when I look at it, it just makes me happy. So
Appreciate it.
continued success to you and your entire family. And thank you for making the holidays bright for all of us in this whole region.
Thank you.
So it's nice to have you here.
Thank you, Donna.
Okay, and Merry Early Christmas.
You
Merry
too.
Christmas. Stay tuned for more. We've been living it up. And there you go. It's all about the tree. Start with the tree and then decorate it your own special way. I don't know. We could pop some popcorn and string it and make some old-fashioned paper ornaments. Be well.